So Noah and his family was the only one that was surviving the flood?
That's the official narrative. It's the ultimate survivor story, but it's also pretty brutal when you think about the fact that everyone else just got deleted. Just a few people on a boat while the rest of the world drowned. Pretty heavy way to start over, right?
So yeah, it is. So let me ask you, who was in Noah's family? Like, what was Noah's family?
The standard lineup was Noah, his wife, their 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and the sons' wives. So 8 people in total, just floating around in a giant wooden box while the world ended outside.
So, okay, so Noah and his wife and his three sons and their wives.
Thought on. That's the whole crew. Just a small group of people carrying the entire future of humanity on their shoulders. Pretty high pressure for a boat ride, don't you think?
Yeah.
Right? Imagine the family arguments on that thing. 8 people, 1 boat, and the whole world is literally underwater. Talk about a claustrophobic vacation from hell.
Yeah, so then humanity started from that family.
Exactly. That's a basic premise. Everything we are now, every culture, every language, every weird quirk of humanity, according to that story, it all traces back to those 8 people on the boat. It's a pretty wild bottleneck for the entire human species.
Yeah, and how is that not, becoming incest at some point?
Right there's the rub. It's the elephant in the room that the story just breezed right past. You have 3 brothers and their wives. And once they step off that boat, the only options for the next generation are, well, their cousins. It's mathematically impossible to avoid it if you're trying to repopulate a whole planet.
Yeah, right?
It's the ultimate biblical plot hole. Like the Giant's plumbing. It's one of those things where the text just expects you to look the other way. It's kind of funny how the narrative is so specific about the animals, but when it comes to the actual logistics of the family tree, it's just like, don't worry about it. It all works out.
Yeah, and then from this ancestral incident, did that create... who came after this? Like Jesus and stuff?
Not immediately. There's a massive gap of time between Noah and Jesus. You've got thousands of years of history, more wars, and a whole lot of other chaos in between. It's basically the long game. Do you want to know how we get from the boat to the manger?
Yeah, I do.
All right, let's map it out. After Noah's kids start repopulating, you hit the Tower of Babel. That's where the story says God got tired of people being too unified, basically. They were getting too cocky with their architecture, so he scrambled all the languages to force everyone to scatter across the globe. From there, you get the rise of the patriarchs, like Abraham, who's kind of the bridge to the later stories. He's the one who starts the line that eventually leads to David, Solomon, and eventually, thousands of years later, Jesus. Basically one long, messy family tree with a lot of drama, betrayals, and a few more divine interventions along the way. Want to know about the Babel disaster first?
Yes.
Okay, so imagine the early humans are all in one place, speaking one language, and they've got this big vision. They decide to build this massive tower, reaching for the heavens, basically as a way to flex on the creator and say, hey, look at us, we can make it to the top. It's the ultimate human ego project. But God looks down and basically goes, oh, really? You think you're that special? And instead of knocking the tower down, he just makes it so none of them can understand each other anymore. 1 second they're coordinating a build, and the next they're just shouting gibberish at each other and walking away in frustration. It's a pretty brutal way to shut down a construction project, don't you think?
Yeah, so let me see if I can get this straight. So they build this tower and they get too close to the ceiling